being able to be a worthy, authentic, grounded, sovereign, transparent, fair kind of minister or politician or leader to any people, citizen, republic, state, or society in the world will be neither easy nor simple nor straightforward for anyone, no matter who they are, what they represent, or what sort of education, money, wealth, riches, influence they have conquered into their lives. But being able to become a leader or a minister or a representative of authenticity, groundedness, kindness, character, reciprocity, and transparency that always works for everyone, that thinks about his people and works for the citizens more rapidly than he works for himself is difficult, because that sort of leader is disappearing from this world anyways. So that leader who is always authentic and who is basically grounded, driven, purposeful, sovereign, and transparent in his purpose, in his basically mission to serve the others, who is more driven and willing to serve and work for the others' welfare and to growth, prosperity of the citizens or the people whom he represents, or by whom his vote is supported, respected in that place. That sort of leader is very rare in this particular scenario in which the politicians are concerned with exercise of their own vanity, pride, ego, arrogance, and the acquisition, possession of more and more wealth, riches, influence as much as they possibly can, because the leaders don't represent the people or the citizens by whom they are voted, respected, whom they govern anymore, but they represent their donors' interests, the present political leaders, and particularly the leaders or representatives of the democratic state and liberal society represents not the citizens or not those by whom they are voted, supported, or basically established into that position, but they represent or epitomize the interests and desires of the donors and the globalist elites and the ultimate ruling class who has all the wealth, riches at his disposal alongside the means and modes of production. So the modern leaders are corrupt anyways, and particularly is the open-minded leaders, the so-called liberal democratic leaders are corrupt, biased, sold out anyways to the basically donors and workers, and basically the globalist class controls everything now. But when it comes to the communist countries, and then they are much more stable than the democratic states, because the communist state prioritizes control principle, stability over show